An excellent day, everyone. Dr. Harry Benjamin here, the Wealth Creation Project. We are creating a new Wall Street and we're using the Xtreamfx Global Academy platform. All right. Now, that's the foundation of what we're doing, the title of our mission. Ladies and gentlemen, when I reflected on my own entrepreneurial journey, 94 through 2006 were some really great growing years where we used sweat equity and we built up, my wife and I, about $15 million in net worth. And we didn't understand the financial system of the day, that when banks lend you money, they don't really lend you real money. What they do is that they take a debt, they put it on their balance sheet that you owe them, and then they give you a term for repayment. And if you don't fulfill the term for repayment, the assets that they have allowed you to sign, or you allow them to actually have the rights to, they take those assets if you fall behind on the payment terms. So it's a really clever trick that the banking system uses to steal assets from people that they worked hard for. You work hard, you bought a piece of land, you went out, you sweated, you saved up your money, you put it down, and you worked hard and pay for it. And ladies and gentlemen, they give you a payment term, and if you fall behind it, they use that as a reason. 90% of the money that is in banks banks are allowed to lend out multiple times what it is that they have inside. Not what they have inside the bank. They're allowed to lend out multiple times what they have inside the bank. So they're really not lending you real money. They're just lending you a note that you owe them. And if you fall behind, they take your asset. So we lost house, car, business, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the good news. All right, that's all of the stuff. All right, and that was the preparation, and that was my manure in my own life to, you know what the other word for manure is, right? So that was the life that was experience in my life, ladies and gentlemen, that, I'm going to be polite with my words. Some speakers don't, but we have children in our community. And yeah, we know children know bad words too, but I'm not going to speak them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to clean this up. We have an opportunity to use our phones and our laptops and our technology to be able to take money from the financial markets. It's really the bank's money. It's the assets that they have stolen from people like myself over the years, using the clever system that they have, ladies and gentlemen, without us knowing any better. We were fooled to believe that they were really protecting depositors' money, when really and truly it's just a system they use to steal assets from people. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the reverse now, but we're not going to steal. We're not going to do anything immoral, illegal, because you do not want to do that, because the karma from that is going to affect you. So we have to do it in a way that the karma is positive, not negative. So we're going to do this with positive karma. And ladies and gentlemen, we can now morally, ethically, and legally trade the world's money-making markets. I've met 3 persons over the last year that have taken out over $1 million in a year, and several other people are doing this. So this is not a vendetta movement in that sense of the word, right? Because we're not revenging in a negative way, where we're going to revenge with success. A lot of you out there who are wounded lions like myself, you have won before, you have done well before, but you got hit really hard. You didn't even know that the system of debt was a really evil system that exists in the world. And those people who participate in the system, they're not evil. It's just that their minds are covered with greed and avarice and self-aggrandizement. And I was there. I was, a greedy entrepreneur, not understanding the dynamic of it. I took away a lot of people's cars. When my wife and I used to run our automobile business, we did buy here, pay here, where people would come, pay down a deposit, and then we'd sell them the car and collect monthly payments. If they fell behind, we took away the car. But what I also did, looking back, is that we actually charged them interest on the interest, late payments, late fees, all sorts of different things that we tacked onto it. And we used it as reasons to go after them. So one lawyer that I'd contracted, he had taken a lot of people to court. And the way the court is designed, if they don't pay you the money, they lock you up in jail. And after a while, I realized that I was creating bad karma for myself. And I called my lawyer and told him to stop, no longer anymore. He thought I was crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm so grateful today that I liberated myself from that system, and today we're going to liberate many more people, all right? So if you're with us in this move, let's go, let's grow. I'm a wounded lion. I'm no longer laying down, crying or mourning. Not that I was crying or mourning, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to liberate people all over the world. We're going to have millions of people get to know that you could use your phones and laptops, and you do not have to go into the bank's front door to be able to ask them for cash and sign over your assets. You'll be able to go in through the financial markets, call the back door, and ladies and gentlemen, you can take out as much money out of the financial system as your skill set and your trading capital would allow. It's legal, it's ethical, it's moral, it's the thing of the day, and I'm one of the missionaries, ladies and gentlemen, the crusaders in this particular one. All right, love you all. You'll be hearing my voice over and over again because the world is going to hear my story. The world is going to hear stories of many other people who have been hit hard by that redundant, immature financial system which needs to be replaced. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a way in which we can participate in making things better for the world. All right, love you, appreciate you, thank God for your life. I will see you at the top of life. Everybody deserves to be there. Until next time, bye for now.